Now this is gonna be a quick little video on how to go ahead and season up your cast iron griddle for your Pit Boss 1600. Now some of you might have seen that I've already used the griddle, but this is the actual time when I go ahead and season it up. I already put the griddle in Baby Huey and it's starting to preheat a little bit, but we're gonna turn this up to 400 degrees. And that's easy enough. We just hit the button and turn it up to 400 degrees. And we're just gonna let this preheat for about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and put some flaxseed oil on it. Now it's time to get some flaxseed oil on it. And again, I'm running right around 400 degrees. Open up the lid and we'll take our flaxseed oil and we'll start putting it right on top. And we're just gonna put a little bit right in the center and take our paper towel and start wiping it all down. Want to get the edges also. Because of that coating on here, that pre-existing coating, I hate that crap. Now you're gonna want to make sure you're using a good glove to do this, because this thing's gonna get warm. Now we'll just take my terry cloth. I got a terry cloth, and we'll get some of that paper off from here for his first cook. And now I'm gonna close up the lid and just bake it for a good hour. We're just gonna let this run, and then we'll come out and put on another coat. My 1 hour timer went off. Let's go ahead and check out this griddle. Yeah, it's starting to get a good patina on it. We'll just go ahead and wipe out some of this ash. Go ahead and just repeat it again. Get some more of this on here. And after you start coating it up, it starts getting smoother. And get a little bit in that back where I missed. That needs a little bit more. To close up the lid, but now we're gonna turn this up to 500 degrees. We wanna really give this second coat a good bake. So we're just gonna push the button in and turn it up to high. On the Pit Boss 1600, high equals 500 degrees. So now set another timer for an hour. Or if you don't want to set a timer for a whole hour, just check in about half an hour and see if it's actually baked on. No big deal, but I prefer to just run it, make it simple for an hour. Our 1 hour timer went off. Let's go ahead and put on another coat. Oh, it's certainly getting darker. That's good to see. And just squeeze a little bit on there and rub her around. Get more up on these sides so that starts tinting up. And as long as we've been preheating long enough, let's go ahead and check and see what she's reading. 400 it looks like, 3 something on this side. It's a little warmer over here to the right side of the fire pot. Now you could probably open up the flame broiler if you need to get it even hotter. But running at 400 and some degrees, we can work with that. We can most certainly do up some bacon and things like that on there. But it's a little low if you're trying to sear up a steak, so you're most likely gonna have to open up that flame broiler because you're gonna wanna get some really good sear off from it. So I'm gonna set a timer for another hour and we'll see, are we starting to get dark enough where I say, it's seasoned. All right, I took a peek and I think we're looking pretty good, so now it's time for some bacon. And I'm using my favorite right here from central Wisconsin, Newski's. It's applewood smoked. And all of us smokers know that apple smoked on pork bacon is great. Get her open, but this time I'm just using some paper towel to clean off that griddle. Just kind of wipe across it, get some of that ash off. Get out our Dahlstrom knife and take and open this up. I mean, it's always nice to have a good sharp knife for sure. We'll just start laying it right on there and you gotta hear that sizzle. That's good. Oh boy. We gotta make these fit because you can never have too much bacon. We'll stick that one there. Close up the lid and we'll check it on in a second. All right, we gave her a minute. Let's go ahead and start flipping them over. But they're starting to cook up real quick. We're just gonna kind of grab these now. They're still sticking right there. Yeah, they're not ready to come off yet. This side's about ready, so give them a couple more seconds to pull it out. All right, I actually gave these about 2 minutes, but let's go ahead and check them out. They're starting to bubble up pretty good. Yeah, they're coming off okay. Little stick here and there, but hey, we just season this up. We gotta expect that part. These are mine because I don't like bacon too crispy. It's stuck there. And like I say, if you're gonna do this, make sure you got a cotton liner underneath it, and it's still gonna be probably a little hot for a lot of you guys that have just started this. Probably don't want to do this. Get yourself your tongs or your little scraper paddle. I've been touching hot barbecue rigs for long enough, and I don't really think I got any feeling left in my hands. That's a good thing and a bad thing. So I'm just gonna give this bacon another minute. It's starting to crisp up. I can eat it. So I gave this side 2 minutes also. Let's check them out. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good and crispy bacon for sure. Let's get them off. We'll just set them right here on this nice fancy plate. Oops, that one kind of split apart. I can smell that applewood smoke on these for sure. Let this kind of bake on a little bit. We might scrape it a little bit, but nothing fancy, because we ought to use this bacon grease to actually season this up also. Don't lose this morsel. All right, so there's our bacon. It's looking pretty good. I mean, that's how I like my bacon. I don't know about you. I like it a little crispy, but I still want to make sure that I can bite through it. I don't want to hear it crumbling in my mouth. We'll give these just a couple seconds and then we'll take a bite. All right, here goes nothing. Oh yeah. Crispy, but bite through. And we're just seasoning up. But this would go really good on a burger. And everybody likes bacon. And it goes on anything. I'm gonna take this scraper and we'll just clean off some of those little nuggets that are stuck to it. Oh yeah, this is simple. And we'll just pull some of this bacon grease back this way. We don't need all of that back there. And you can see we got a little bit of sticking. That ain't that big a deal. This will all burn off. Just kind of go across it. And again, remember, I didn't put it down. I have the grate still on. So it'd probably get a little hotter if I didn't have that. Get a little bit more of this pulled over into the trough. That's scraped up pretty good. I'm not gonna be too fussy on it tonight. Now, like every griddle, the more you use it, the more that is gonna get seasoned up and the less sticking you're gonna have to deal with. I probably could have let that flaxseed burn on there just about another half an hour, but hey, I was getting hungry. Had to eat some bacon. And now I'm just gonna close up the lid and we're just gonna let it burn in, give it about another half an hour, and that'll be good enough. We'll go over it with a paper towel, clean it off just a little bit more, and we'll call it good for now. It's a really simple task, but it does take a little bit longer. And if you wanna do it in your oven, that thing will fit in your oven. You can do it that way instead, but I didn't want to be in the house. It's 70 degrees out today. Yeah, sorry, I only made 1 pack of bacon. Always make more bacon, because you know it's gonna get eaten. Stand down there by your camera, Carol. No, not there. Come right through here. It doesn't matter. We've been recording the whole time. Hurry up. I'm gonna start talking. See, Jeff, we gotta sit there and watch this thing so it doesn't, because it keeps on wiggling. That's why I want it just like this, and I can put it like I'm doing. All right, that's good enough. We'll make something out of this crap. This is just a video to have a video.